And like they always say in Yoruba, wahala ti pọ̀jù. Try and say in Yoruba.
No.
Say
wahala take pọ̀jù. Don't kill me. Don't
kill me. Hello, it's your boy Mr. CV. I'm back on another special video. I'm also back on my Wahala Wednesday, and like I said, Wahala no dey finish. And like they always say in Yoruba, wahala ti pọ̀jù. Try and say in Yoruba.
No.
Say
wahala take pọ̀jù. Don't kill me. Don't
kill me. Wahala ti pọ̀jù.
Ti pọ̀jù.
Hey. Okay, let's try one more time. Wahala ti pọ̀. Not bo. Hey.
I can't
pọ̀jù.
Wahala
like you pour like bo. Okay, don't worry.
Boju means
no pọ̀jù, no buju the singer, not boju. Bo means
in my country to hit you.
Bo. No, you're not saying.
Let me see your mouth.
Bo. Bo. Boju. God.
This guy's out here.
Maybe I have to start doing some Yoruba lessons. But you got the bo right though. Bo.
Ju.
Wahala
ti pọ̀jù.
Whoa, hey, she got it. Hey,
baby,
we got it. It took us like 10 minutes, but we got it. Wahala ti pọ̀jù.
Wahala ti pọ̀jù.
Okay, is that you just got to say in a flow? I think that
no, because you Nigerians love everything from base.
No problem. But anyways, like I always say, like you all know in my channel already, Wahala Wednesday is another episode as well where we've got problems, where we're always solving problems, saying dilemmas, different issues that's happened, giving my opinion. Obviously, you know my boy Mr. CV. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have probably tired of hearing my voice, but also I wanted to bring a special person as well. One of my biggest followers on TikTok, and one of the people that's been supporting me as well. This is Simon Rowe.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. And well, it's his channel and it's my channel. But yeah, welcome back. Please enjoy our conversations. If you have any dilemmas, send them through, and yeah, stay tuned in and go subscribe to Simon Rowe. And yes, I'm gonna tag her, so definitely subscribe to Simon Rowe. You know me already, it's your boy Mr. CV. But also as well, if you have any problems, drop into my email, drop into the comment section. But also as well, go and share, go and like, go and subscribe as well to the channel, because the channel, without you guys, obviously the channel can't grow, and we're just here to support each other. And like I said, she's been supporting me as well. And obviously my aim is to support and to collaborate with different people. Now obviously I'll try and bring different people to collaborate. Obviously if you want to get involved in Wahala Wednesday and you want to get involved in the channel, definitely shout me out. We're taking this Wahala Wednesday as global as possible and making it big. But anyways, like I always say, I've got the book of problems, the book that has many problems. Trust me, even some of the problems in this book spare me. But wait, Wahala Wednesday. But listen, she's gonna help me dilute those problems. You see this juice right in her hand? She's used water to dilute it. As these are the problems. What she's gonna do? Hopefully, he doesn't send me to Lagos, Abuja.
So listen, let me start with the first problem. The first problem is a nice and easy one. This is where I have problems. Because problems are too much, I can't even find them.
We don't want to look for wahala, we just want to solve them all.
So let me go to the first one. The first one is a nice and easy one. Let me read it. It says, I have a girlfriend. She has a male friend. I want her to stop all contact with her male friend. Is that right? Now this one is, like I said, it's an easy one because I hear these ones a lot and different people have different ideas on it. So I want to hear your ideas.
Personally, I feel like you should respect your partner's wishes. And also with your friend, you need to install certain boundaries. Because me, whenever I'm dating someone new or I'm talking to someone new, my friend knows to fall back. My friend knows like we can't be on the phone 24/7. Like I had a similar issue of when I had a baby, I had like my male friends like wishing me, you know, congratulations, and I'm sure people were feeling some type of way because I mainly have like kind of like male friends, and it's right for a man to be very, you know, concerned as to why a woman surrounding herself around men. I'm a tomboy. I grew up with boys, innit? But overall, just to sum it up, I feel like you should respect your partner's wishes. You should install certain boundaries between you and your friend. Like, just to say that you're in a relationship now and you've got to respect your partner's wishes. But in terms of cutting off your friends, I'm not really getting that. And my partner should be more understanding that I'm mature enough to have friends, to keep my relationship separate from my friendship. There shouldn't be any sort of complaints
on that one.
And he needs to trust me. If you don't trust me, why are you with me?
I was gonna get that.
I'm a firm believer of, if you don't trust me, leave me alone.
I was gonna get to that part because I felt like he was gonna miss that part. For me, I don't think she should stop all the contact with her friends, with her male friends, because before she knew me, she had male friends, and before I knew her, I had female friends. I talk to a lot of females. That doesn't mean I'm just gonna cut all of them off just because I'm in a relationship. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about trust. I obviously, us making this video too, if I was in a relationship with someone, I'm sure they'll have trust in me that nothing's happening. So, and I think that is the most important part. To cut all your friends off, I think that's a bit too much.
No, because at the end of the day, my friends were there before, and whenever I have issues, whenever I've been low, my friends have been there for me. Even if my relationship breaks up, my friends should be still in the picture for me to stand on.
Also,
a lot of people forget their friends, their good friends, when they enter relationships. Once that partner has left them, they feel very lost, and it's so hard to rekindle a really good friendship that, you know, holding a lot of weight just because one day you just decided to drop them for your partner. It's really hard to.
Also, I was gonna say as well,
rekindle that.
Obviously, some people, they say, one of the reasons why they ask them to cut their friends off is because the guy's insecure, or the guy's. And I'll be honest with you, as a guy, you need to be secure in yourself.
Can I answer your question?
What's the question?
If your partner has a male friend, and your partner's male friend likes to go out, chill, party and whatnot, and then your partner's male friend's always instigating that your partner should go out and go clubbing and go out on, you know, brunches and just be out here, how would you feel about it?
Yeah, but when you say out here, is she going by herself, or is she going?
No, she's going out with her male friend, and maybe her other friends will accompany her, but it's her male friend that's usually instigating it. And, you know, say for instance she's just had a baby, but she wants to lay her head down, and then she starts to go out 1 week, then it becomes more of a habit of her going out every single week.
Every week is too much.
But then for a woman to go out every single week and be out there, it's because she's running away from something. She's not happy at home. A woman that respects you, or you guys have a very good relationship, she's not going to be out here, especially if she's just had a baby.
No, I was gonna mention about the baby.
So there's something at home that needs to be fixed. So I don't think, as a man, your main concern should be her out here with her male friends. Your main concern should be, you need to understand her and you need to communicate well with her to see what the actual issue is.
Obviously, if it starts to come to the point where she's always going out, I think you need to have a communication with your partner, because obviously, for me personally, if she just had a child, she still needs to recover. She's going through postnatal mentally. There's something like, when a woman has a baby, you need to be able to sit down and speak to her and ask her how she's feeling, how she's coping. But personally, there's obviously something missing. But personally, a man that actually cares for you is never going to want you to put yourself in that predicament.
Because postpartum, usually women just want to be free, or usually women just want to be left alone. Imagine if you don't have the right company around you to talk to. You as a man need to like create some sort of maturity and like get down to her level and speak to her. But personally, if you're a man and you don't care, that's not your fault. I believe, they say you should know somebody by their fruits. So if you don't care about that woman, of course you're not going to sit her down and see where the problem is. Or maybe you might care about your child, so you might raise certain concerns, but you don't care about her enough to care about her well-being.
Let's say the guy does care about her well-being, but she's still insistent, like she still wants to go out.
I feel like
what happened then?
Then that's her own. That's on her own accord. And sometimes we're all here to help each other. To like, you know.
So should the guy not be upset?
There's also a way of communication. Like if you're communicating the fact that you don't think it's good for your well-being, you're still postpartum, and we can find an alternative. And instead of you going out partying and whatnot, maybe we can go for walks with the kids.
Also, as well, I think going out, that's fine. If the guy goes with them, or a guy goes along with the male friend, I don't think that should be an issue, really. I think if it's consistently, she's always going out with a male friend.
But imagine your male friend is always there for you, but your partner is not there for you.
Yeah, but
you as a woman would think, wait, I'm actually with a man that doesn't take care of me, and I basically have to fill in. My friend has to come in and fill in the void.
No, but you are the one allowing your friend to come in to fill in that void.
No, because you just told me. You literally just said to me that my friend should fill in that void. I'm saying if my friend fills in that void, because you said, why can't your friend go for walks with you?
I said if she's going out every week, if she brings the guy along, as in a man, along with her when she goes out, and she goes out, the guy that she's with also goes out, and then they're all going to the same place with the male friend, I don't think that's a big issue like that. Do you get what I mean? If she's consistently going out without the guy, only with the male friend, of course there might be, you clearly feel like something is not right somewhere, unless the guy willingly chooses that he doesn't want to go out. But if there's a problem in the relationship, the guy should speak to the girl.
But then if the guy doesn't care enough, he's not going to speak to the girl.
Yeah, but
he's going to be comfortable with the way the situation is. I feel like, you see that friend that constantly pushes her to go out, sorry to say, but he could literally step in and give her some sort of positive advice and say, maybe it's not good to go out all the time. Maybe sometimes. So
now we've shifted the responsibility.
No. Sometimes.
Same way we should shift the responsibility. Wait. Same way we should shift the responsibility on also the lady too. In the sense
remember, she's not in the right mind frame. She's literally running away from something.
You're not in the right mind frame, but you're in the right mind frame to be going out, to be partying.
Yes, because it's given her some sense of clarity. Like it's, she's using it as a coping mechanism, but it is an unhealthy coping mechanism.
Oh, cool. We're agreeing that
it's an unhealthy.
So why can't we find healthy mechanisms?
Because right now, that's what she if she feels like nobody cares about her and she doesn't feel loved, she can do as she pleases.
Not necessarily. I'm gonna disagree with you about she can do as she pleases. No, she can't just do as she pleases, because you're in a relationship. So if you want to do as you please, don't be in a relationship. It's simple as that. You can't just say, I'm in a relationship, but I'm just gonna do as I please and not take the other person's feelings into consideration.
Yeah, but some people, one person has checked out of the relationship, one person is willing to try. Listen, when you're in a relationship, you're only in a relationship as much as you feel you are in a relationship.
Nah, listen, I don't know what kind of relationship.
I don't think you can be in a relationship and be single, feel alone. It don't make sense.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So in other words, you're single.
Well, so
if that woman feels single and she wants to go clubbing and use her time in the club or go out and chill with her friends, that's totally up to her.
Nah,
she's not obligated to sit at home.
Nah, that's not up to
her. Crying and be in her miseries and be bored and be around somebody that she don't mix with.
Monroe,
No, I don't care.
I'm disagreeing with that because
I don't care.
There's no way I'll be in a relationship with someone.
If you don't keep your partner happy, she's gonna find her happiness in something.
First of all, let me speak first. First of all, your partner should only add to your happiness. They're not there to just keep you happy. Exactly. Let me finish because you didn't make that point.
I was about to say you don't depend on your partner for happiness.
No, you said your partner. If your partner doesn't keep you happy, your partner is not there to be keeping you happy because your partner can't keep you happy 24/7.
It should.
Your partner should add to your happiness, and if your partner isn't adding to your happiness, it's also for you to communicate that using escapism, finding easy way out is not the right way, and you should not be doing things and feel, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do as I please.
And I think the woman's already checked out.
Let me finish. You can't just say, I'm just going to do as I please just because, I'm going through a certain path. Because, no, if I'm going... Do you think it's only women... It's not only women that goes through certain paths. Men goes through certain paths too. But you just say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to do as I please just because... No, it doesn't work like that. So, anyways, let's not deviate from this part. If you have male friends, let's go back to here. If you have male friends, for me personally, I don't think... I know some people are 100% against it. They have an issue against it. Me, I don't personally, because if I'm with someone, I have that trust that, you know what, they're going to do the right thing and they will make decisions. Obviously, if you put yourself in certain situations, things might come up. That's why obviously there needs to be level of boundaries as well. And your partner needs to be open and honest and say, look, this is my male friend, this is the boundaries that are there, and then everybody's clear, so that in my mind, in her mind, I know that cool, nothing is happening. Do you get me?
If I was to conclude, at the end of the day, when it comes to the relationship, it's down to how bad whoever wants it. So if the woman's checked out and she doesn't want it and she's doing as she pleases, that's fine.
Listen,
if the man doesn't feel like he wants to communicate with her, that's fine. You've literally answered your own question. You've literally just said that is not how a relationship should run.
Because that's not a relationship.
What should everyone do? Everyone should just part their ways and mind their own business. And go look for happiness wherever they find it.
So, on to the next scenario. So, I'm going to read this one because this one's quite quick. My girlfriend came to visit me for the weekend. She came in when I was cooking for her and she was even helping me. Everything was going well until something happened and she said she can still go home. I thought she was joking and then I said the door is open, jokingly. Before you knew it, she already packed her things and was ready to leave. I tried to persuade her, but she insisted that she wanted to leave. Afterwards, I had to let her go. I even entered the lift with her, but she ordered an Uber to go home. I got stuck downstairs and had to ask my neighbour to let me in. As I got back to my flat, I was about to eat. Then I got a knock on the door. Guess who knocked on the door? I thought it was my flatmate, but it was her. Then she said, I'm back. Should I have allowed her back in? Oof, that was a long one. Even my mouth is getting dry reading that. So, do you think the guy should have allowed her back in after doing what she did?
Well, I'm sure she left for certain reasons, and I feel like she needed to blow off some steam. And obviously, maybe she was upset about a certain situation. And at the end of the day, me personally, everyone has their way of dealing with things. So if she has to leave, the environment in order to just blow off some steam and calm down, she's totally entitled to do that. In regards to you allowing her back into the house, that's optional. Yeah, if you know you're upset and certain things can blow out of proportion, then you could just say to her, do you know what, excuse me miss, you can just go home and then we can talk another time. Or you can let her in and then give her a bit of space in the house, and then you guys could just calm down and try and communicate and understand exactly what the problem is and figure out a solution. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I heard what you say, but leaving and exiting, I think that's the easiest way out. And I think sometimes these days people look for easy way out of things instead of addressing the situation. If you are upset or you are in that kind of situation, why don't you communicate that to your partner and actually speak up and say, look, I'm not happy with what you've done, rather than taking the easy way
There was
out.
a level of immaturity then.
Exactly.
I'm gonna agree with.
So,
but everyone has their way of expressing.
You said your own. Let me say my own. So I get you have a way of expressing yourself, but like you said, there's a level of maturity and a level of way of doing things. Because the reason is, so every time now there's an argument or a situation happening in a relationship, are you always gonna exit? Are you always gonna go out? Because that's not gonna solve the situation. And if I'm a guy in that situation, I'm gonna have things in my head. I'm gonna have like red flags in my head, because I'm thinking, wait, so every time now a situation happen, this is what we're going to be having, where I'm gonna have to be trying to persuade you, and it shouldn't be that way.
That's why you need to communicate and find a long-term solution to the problem, because you can't keep doing those repeat behaviors. It's not gonna take your relationship everywhere. It's gonna be exhausting, and it probably just end up being a waste of time, where you guys will build some sort of resentment, and then you just want to put it to
Exactly. And I think
put it to bed.
For me as well,
Yeah.
what the guy said is, as in, you know, when someone just say, oh yeah, I want to leave, and just like, the door is open, like, you know what I mean, like, you don't even put any thought into it. And maybe, obviously, clearly there was a misunderstanding in terms of the joke that the guy made, and maybe when the guy said, oh yeah, you can leave, obviously I'm not in that situation, so I don't know what kind of tone he said it, but I'm just imagining that normally, you know, when someone says something and said, oh yeah, like, the door is open, like, it's a jokey way, and I think she took it very literal, which, before you know it, she's packed her things and left. But like I said, either way anyway, I think there's a level of immaturity which we both agree on. And two, just talk to your partner and say, look, I'm not happy about this. And I'm sure if you spoke to the partner, I think the partner would have just said, I was just joking, like, you know what I mean, and they would just laughed it off. But the fact that she left, and then it just felt like, you see them Nollywood movies or those movies you watch where they pack their things.
So dramatic.
Very dramatic.
So dramatic.
Bruv.
But women are dramatic.
Hey,
ready for that. You gotta be ready for that.
It feels like a movie. Like, you know, them ones like, the like, just pack your bag. Before you know it, like, you get a knock on the door thinking it's a postman. It's like, I'm back. I'm like,